video is actually going to really help your hips today. So why I'm focusing on hips and lower back today is it is one of the tightest parts of our body, especially when we sit at desks for long periods of time. So bring your hands down to your legs, kick your feet flat on the floor, walk yourself forwards a little bit more. And we're just going to start by doing some hip circles. So taking it around slowly, and as usual, uniting your breath with your movement. So when you are moving, you're always breathing as well in yoga. And this is what really makes it a powerful connection. So you could just be breathing deeply and that would be great. And you could be moving. But the combination of the two is what really helps to get your body moving and get your brain going as well. So switch directions now. You might start to feel a lot of tightness in your lower back as you do this. I would love you to do this as much as you can throughout the day, especially if you're going to be reading an email, just do a small one or lean over to one side. So as you're moving around like this, what you'll see is that there's a part of your body that starts to really ache as you lean to one side. Usually it's kind of in that hip lower back area. So go a little bit slower now. And if you feel like it, pause. For example, I'm feeling a bit of tightness right here, so I'm going to pause to the side. Close your eyes and let your body guide you. Good, you can let your head and your neck get into it. And then come back to center, sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. So the next one is one of my favorite ones to help lift the spine from the lower part of the body. So often what happens is gravity dumps your whole body down into your lower back and your lower spine. So what we're going to do now is take your foot up off the ground and bring it onto your other leg. If this isn't available, just cross your leg in front of the other one. But bring it up like this. What you'll find is usually the knee is a bit higher than the hip. What you're going to do is flex your foot to support your knee. Lift your head nice and tall. And I'm going to turn to the side slightly so that you can see me. If you do this with a slouch body, you don't really feel it much, but you're going to lift up like this. The inhale. As you exhale, you're going to go forwards. And then continue to go forward as much as you can with your breath. So you're inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, so you don't have to move very far at all for this one before you start to really feel it. I'm starting to feel it right in that glute area under here. So this is one of the only poses in chair yoga that you can do where nobody knows that you're doing it. So as you're like this, you can be on a call, you can be typing. What I would suggest you to do is pull yourself slightly away from your computer and practice after this video, doing some typing and doing some computer work with your leg like this. So keep stretching, keep your lungs nice and open, shoulders back. It's like you're trying to touch your nose to the screen. Take a full breath in, and now just lightly put a little bit of weight, never pushing down fully, but lightly putting the foot down, or the knee down. And now what we're going to do is lean in the direction of our foot. So this will start to activate the side of the lower back a little bit more. Again, take it almost like steps. So you're going forwards and down, forwards and down. And then you can turn a little bit to the side, again, pressing down slightly into that leg. You'll start to feel it often move down into the leg and into the groin area, and starting to look to the side now. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And then we're going to come back to center and then roll all the way up. As you take your foot down now, I'd like you to just rub along that main bone on the top of your leg. This is the heel of your hand. It's the strongest. So 2 hands on top is really great for this. Or you could do a gentle little karate chop. It's all about getting the circulation moving. Or you can move along the side like this. Okay. So come all the way up. Relax your shoulders. And let's try the other side. So again, make sure you're far enough so that your feet are flat on the ground. Lift the leg up. Inhale, head tall, shoulders back. Imagine someone's hands are behind you, pulling back. And then start to flex your foot and lean your body forwards. Now, this is a lot tighter on my side, on this side. So you'll feel the same often. One side will be a little bit more out of alignment. So relax your shoulders away from your ears. Continue to come forward in a way that you're listening to your body. Now, listening to your body doesn't mean pushing and moving into it in a way that you're kind of forcing it. If this is enough, that's why closing your eyes is good. You're not observing what's going on around you. This is enough. So just listen and just have that intention. Wherever I am is exactly where I need to be. And that can transfer into life as well. Often we try and just keep breathing while I'm talking here. Often we try and switch things, or we wish they weren't the way they were. Sometimes it's nice to just sit and be with how we are. So take a big breath in, maybe stretch down a little bit more. So again, from the side, I'm looking like this. Good. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to start to lean to the side. So turn your body slightly. Again, inhale forwards, exhale down. As this leg starts to pop up the knee, pull it down a little bit more, relax your shoulders. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. So see how the breath helps to really move you into it. When we breathe, our nervous system relaxes. And when our nervous system relaxes, that's when the whole body calms down and the muscles will open more. So what we do with our body always affects our mind. So you can either keep your hand here or you can grab the side of the chair, maybe even looking behind you. Good. If you can go a little bit further, breathe into it. Again, eyes can stay closed if you want. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Good. Coming back up to center. Just pause now. Again, taking your hands like this, just rub along. If you want, if you can reach in, you can do your elbow along here. And if you've got a little knot, what will happen is you'll find it. You can kind of work your way into it. Almost like giving yourself a massage. And go along to the side here. And do a little circle. Good. Come back up to center. Now we're just going to finish with some hip circles, going really slowly, forwards, back, and around. So a little bit slower than before so you can feel your body. Often if you go fast, you ignore the tiny little muscle groups. Good. Now other direction, inhale, try to do a full inhale for one circle and a full exhale. So if you let your head go, it'll affect your neck and your shoulders as well. Close your eyes. So the hips are like the equator in the body, separates the north and south hemisphere. So if your hips are really tight, again, think of it like an energy blockage. It's hard to get energy from your heart down into the rest of your body if there's a lot of tightness in between. Come back up to center. Keep your eyes closed. Turn your palms up. Turning palms up is a sign we're ready to receive energy. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing deeply into your lungs. Sigh it out. As we age, the hips are something that really starts to get affected. So the more that we can keep our hips and our lower back open, the more mobile we will be, but also the more energy we will have, and the lighter our mood will be. When our body is full of aches and pains, our mind doesn't like it either, and that results in our mood. So take one more full breath in, open up your arms, lift them up, interlace your hands, feel your lower back lift off the ground, and then exhale, come back down.